humans and future AI overlords. I'm using Microsoft Edge and I'm at bing.com. Word is Microsoft updated Bing Image Creator with DALL-E 3. Let's jump into the chat and check it out. All right, the chat is listed as creative. I'm just going to ask it, what is Bing Image Creator?
Searching for Bing Image Creator. Bing Image Creator is a feature of Microsoft Bing that allows you to create images from words with AI. You can use it to generate digital art, illustrations, logos, memes, and more based on your text input. You can also choose different art styles such as photorealistic, cartoon, or abstract. Bing Image Creator is powered by DALL-E 3, an improved version of OpenAI's DALL-E model that can create diverse and high-quality images from natural language. You can access Bing Image Creator in two ways. Through bingchat, an AI-powered tool where you can create images, find answers to complex questions, and summarize vast amounts of information all in one place. To use bingchat, go to bing.com/create and sign in with your Microsoft account. You will also earn Microsoft Rewards points for using Bing Image Creator in bingchat. Through Microsoft Edge sidebar, where you can create images and paste them into any input area that supports image insertion, such as social media posts, blog posts, and more. To use Bing Image Creator in Microsoft Edge, first turn on Image Creator in the Edge sidebar by selecting the plus icon and choose the toggle key for Image Creator. Then simply select the Image Creator icon in the sidebar or right-click on any input area that supports image insertion.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. So what I'm going to do is I've got some prompts that I've used in the past with Bing Image Creator. Let's take a look and see how they're doing with the DALL-E 3 version. My first prompt is draw a futuristic cityscape with flying cars and skyscrapers. It says I'll try to create that. Your image is generating. We've got the lovely digital computer and the progress bar and the tips. Create an image of a realistic, here we go. We've got 4 images here. And these definitely look similar to the ones that were created before, but these are definitely better. These are definitely, there's definitely more detail. It looks better. The actual ships, the flying cars look so much cooler. Wow, huge upgrade. The city looks amazing. This is very impressive. I am definitely wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. So another prompt I had was, let's see here. This one was draw a whimsical forest with talking animals. It says generating answers for you. I'll try to create that. We got your image is generating. Got that lovely tip, ask me to create an image of a realistic model of computer art on white background 3D model. And that's the reference example, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so we've got very much a cartoon-like forest with a lot of animals. Now, it's funny, I mean, it doesn't look like any of them are talking. They're just hanging out, but there's lots of, it looks like kind of magical, I don't know, like maybe those are just fairy lights or something going on there, but no, it's pretty cool. This one looks pretty good. Lots of deer. This is very Bambi in the forest, which is cool. Wow, we've got a reindeer going on here. Wow, that's cool. In terms of the trees, really kind of artistic. This one definitely feels, this third image feels a little bit more unique than the other two. This one as well. That's interesting. So yeah, four very interesting images. I kind of like the latter images. They feel like not like a forest that's like wall to wall animals. But hey, that was actually it was pretty cool. It felt kind of like a kind of like a picture book for a kid, which is exactly, kind of what I imagined in my head too. So that's perfect. The next one I'm going to ask for is draw a magical underwater kingdom with mermaids and colorful fish. So yeah, I'm drawing whimsical forests and magical underwater kingdoms. Yeah, I've watched probably way too much Disney, but I don't know. I love those movies. They're so good. So we've got your images generating. So the images are definitely leveled up from the previous versions. Oh, okay. This is where this looks more cartoonish, not nearly as elegant. Okay, this one's the second image here looks a little bit more elegant. But still, third one looks a little bit more elegant. I don't know. I don't know. Like it's so interesting, generating these images. It is a magical underwater kingdom. I mean, I'll give it that, but I'm not really impressed with these. I remember the first time I used these prompts under the DALL-E 2, the images just felt significantly for this prompt specifically more realistic looking, less cartoony. But anyway, let's try another one. Draw a group of dinosaurs having a picnic in the park. And I remember this one looked like a Sunday newspaper comic strip. It was kind of very rough kind of looking image. And so let's see how this one is handled. So it's interesting. I'm not necessarily I'm not asking it to generate any particular style. No images could be created. We're unable to create images for this prompt. Please try another prompt. So it couldn't draw. Interesting. I wonder if I put it in there again. Draw a group of dinosaurs having a picnic in the park. Let's try it again. I don't know. That's very odd. They have a thing against dinosaurs or picnics? What's up, Bing? All right, getting the whole, I'll try to create that. Your image is generating. I don't know. Is dinosaurs and picnics some code word for bad things? I certainly hope not. And it did it in the past. So this is the wonderful thing about using some of these tools. Okay, we've got it generated. Wow, this looks like, I mean, I remember the dinosaurs were not quite as, this looks like, once again, a toddler's book, storybook, which, I mean, this is cool. And, but I remember the dinosaurs looking a little bit more kind of, a little bit older, a little bit more unique, a little bit more like, not as cartoony as these do. I mean, this is still, pretty cool and maybe just so it's feeding on the previous styles. I'm gonna let's switch and do another prompt here. So far, these last two have not been good. This next prompt is draw a fantastical castle on a floating island in the sky. Now, I remember this one was amazing, and the first time I ran it, and it was really beautiful. And having watched way too much Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Okay, so this reminds me very much of what we had in the past. So yeah, this looks very similar, but it also looks very similar. Maybe a little bit better. Ooh, that one's nice. It's so hard to kind of judge these. Wow, that's really cool. So it's that thing of it definitely feels like some of the artwork feels more balanced, not so digital, and sometimes like things just didn't seem to connect well and stuff. It didn't feel like as holistic, but that's pretty cool. Let's see. Speaking of Game of Thrones and the years it took for us to see a dragon, I'm going to ask, can you add a dragon to the picture? Game of Thrones was awesome, but waiting for those dragons to show up was just, that was crazy. House of the Dragon was like episode 1, dragons. It was great. But I guess that was back in the day when there were more dragons and all that fun stuff. But anyway, so far, this seems to be better. It seems to be, and these are just the generic prompts. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see with the dragons. All right, so it's added some dragons, and these dragons actually, one, they look like dragons, and you can see like the whole body. Sometimes you wouldn't see, everything in the dragon. So this, wow, that's a big dragon. I don't know, is that a different dragon, or is this like, this is where sometimes like, is this like, is the castle a dragon? What's going on? This is where sometimes the imagery is kind of confusing, because doesn't that look like part of a dragon there? And then is this like a dragon tail? Is his front arm? Wow, okay. And then like there's a wing there and a wing. Is there like multiple wing? I don't know. That's a little, I mean, it's cool. It's different. Okay, here's a dragon and he's chilling at the castle. And, but at least he's distinct. He's got both his wings and his tail. That's interesting. So looks cool. Wow. Okay, this one is interesting. I mean, the dragon is flying near the castle, kind of like the first image. It looks like did it drop like a ring, or is there a ring floating up in space? Is this some, I don't know, like it's, and I mean, but look at those clouds. That looks amazing. Falling water and the mist, the blowing, wind and you have to give credit. This stuff is beautiful, and literally, just a few words and it's creating this level of detail, why am I complaining? Because I'm a nerd that doesn't appreciate art as much as I should. But I do have to say, like, the AI tools have really gotten me more into the whole creative side. So I'm kind of excited about it. But anyway, my next prompt is going to be draw a superhero dog saving the day. And I remember this dog in the images being very cartoon-like. It was still really cool. It was the first time I was using Bing Image Creator, so it was just impressive to begin with. And I'm doing some pretty simple prompts here. I know people do these incredibly detailed prompts. I haven't quite reached that level. No image could be created once again. What's the problem? I'm going to put it in again and hit enter. I wonder, I don't know. Hey, maybe everybody's, jumped on Bing chat and they're trying to use this tool. It's been out, I think just, not very long, so it's possible more people are using it. And then if it's using a new model, the new tool and the new model from OpenAI, there's always, glitches with upgrades and new software, and the complexity of these AI tools is it's just kind of mind-boggling. So no images could be created for this prompt. I'm going to put it in again. Draw a superhero dog saving the day, attempt number 3. It says generating answers for you. I'll try to create that. Your image is generating. Fingers crossed. And this is a prompt it's done before, but like I said, this is one of those things about AI tools. You can ask it a question on one day. Here we go. See, this looks very similar, but but better. I mean, like, it's showing the dog with the bone, the cape, and a mask flying with the helicopter. Like, you know, like that's very cool with the very comic book style. Like, it's so funny because, wow, like it's already doing, and it's now this is the same, you know, the dog's like more in front. I kind of like the first one. It feels more, you know, because you've got the flowing cape and the, you know, kind of like these, you can see the speed and the movement, you know, it's like the dog came swooping out of the sky with his bone to help rescue a helicopter. I don't know, is this dog just like sitting on a helicopter? I don't know. No, it looks, no. But here's a dog dropping his bone to help a helicopter. I don't know, but you know, I like how it's got the arm outstretched, the front paw, front left paw. That's pretty cool. And oh, is that like a little visor, like a little like a, is that like a rearview mirror or a some kind of I don't know. Like to me, I immediately went to, is that Google Glass, like a new version for dogs? But anyway, no, that's interesting. I mean, it's really kind of cool. But what's funny here is I wanted to even say, you know, can you make it like a comic book? But it's kind of like, I mean, it's not kind of, it's actually already made it look like a comic book because the images I had before, I'm going to say, can you make these images photorealistic? Let's see, because I know when I did it, when I requested before, the first time, the images were more photorealistic. Now let's see. No, I cannot make these images photorealistic. Bing Image Creator can only generate images based on the text input, the art style you choose. So what if I go ahead and I say, I'm going to say, draw a dog saving the day in photo realistic style. Let's see if that helps. But I remember like the images that it created were more photorealistic, and then I had it switched to comic book style, which was cool. And the photorealistic ones looked pretty amazing. I mean, the dog looked like a real dog. No, I couldn't create this. This is really a bummer. Let's put it in again. This is just, come on, Bing. This is disappointing. I mean, you know, this is one of those things where you just wouldn't just keep entering stuff again and again, you know. But new glitchy tools, it's just kind of like the nature of it. And these tools, no, so it's still saying can't do it. I'm going to click new topic. I'm going to put it in this way. And let's put it in, put the prompt in starting fresh. Sometimes you got to just start over. So I've got the draw a superhero dog saving the day in photorealistic style. I'll try to create that. Your image is generating. Let's see if it does it this time. No images could be created. Man, that is really... I'm going to put it in again because I am just tenacious. It's so weird that it's just behaving like this. Bad Bing, bad. Bad dog. If it doesn't do it this time, I'm going to just say, okay, I tried. Let's see here. Like, let's finish with another prompt. Draw a futuristic artificial intelligence. Let's see if it will create this one. Well, this has been a really disappointing experience overall. The images when it created them, some were good and some were not. But I mean, this is a cool tool. I mean, it's yeah, oh, okay. This is okay. So this is interesting. I really love this. This is very, very beautiful and cool. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, like, all right. So I got grumpy there because it wasn't generating stuff. And this looks just amazing. I'm really impressed. I mean, just let me go back here. This just looks so beautiful, and I mean, I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. I mean, this is just spectacular. Just the concept of artificial intelligence. Typically what I've seen in the past, it draws like robots, is what it tries to do. Very humanoid kind of robots. But look at this. I mean, it's just very artistic. And I mean, this one definitely has that kind of like humanoid outline here, I mean, this is just really beautiful. I am so impressed with this. And I mean, this looks, like there's a humanoid face here with a lot of these cables. Looks like connections or wires or something, but this is really impressive. Okay, so Bing, wow, I am very impressed. So maybe the problem is me. Like maybe some prompts just, I don't know, maybe any prompt you should put in there, unless you're doing something horrible. And hopefully you're being responsible and ethical and using these tools for good, like we should all do. It should attempt to draw what you're doing. Like it drew some stuff that I didn't particularly enjoy, but this is truly beautiful imagery that I will absolutely use and will likely use for this thumbnail just to say, wow. So I am absolutely impressed with Bing Image Creator. I'm going to really use this now. I started out, I played around with the original DALL-E. I'm not a very creative person, so text to image didn't like really, turn my, make the, light bulb get like really bright. It wasn't until ChatGPT came out that really got me, mind blown emoji. But this is amazing, and I think this is where I need to experiment more with different kinds of prompts, different content. I played around with Midjourney. My logo for YouTube was created on Midjourney. You can tell, I mean, Midjourney prompts have a very Midjourney look. I was before I was using thumbnails in YouTube, like a dork. I started using Bing Image Creator to create the thumbnails for the videos, I thought they were great. And then I started playing around a little bit with Leonardo AI, which is stellar. It's like Midjourney, but you don't have to use Discord. So the interface is great, and they've got lots of options there. So I've played around with that tool quite a bit. But Bing Image Creator looks like something I definitely will explore and leverage. And, hey, if you made it this far, if you made it through, all the we can't generate this image, thank you for sticking around. But this is my first time using the updated Bing Image Creator tool that's powered by DALL-E 3, or as bingchat says, DALL-E 3. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time.